Now we're going to talk about ProOne technology. The technology is wrapped up in this XPL Plus. It stands for Extreme Pressure Lubricant. The plus is for the positively charged molecule structure. Here's what we've done over the last couple of decades, is that the lubrication we've taken to the next level with the understanding that typical lubricants tend to migrate away from heat and friction. All the sources and all of the lubricants that have been built do this. So what we've done is taken this XPL Plus technology that has a strong ionic charge, and it allows it to bond to metal even under extreme heat and friction pressures. So this is giving lubricants formulated with XPL Plus unprecedented film strength and extreme pressure protection. This is what most engines and gearboxes and pieces of equipment with lubrication are up against. We are a vegetable-based, stable, non-corrosive, non-reportable, environmentally friendly technology. The bottom line benefits, yes, we are going to dramatically reduce heat and friction. We're also, the byproduct of that is that we're going to reduce wear and add life to the equipment. So one of the big things about the XPL Plus technology, it displaces and pushes moisture. This prevents oxidation and corrosion. It's going to lower energy consumption, and of course it's going to deal with costly downtime. It optimizes equipment, it's going to run more efficiently, and the maintenance costs are going to drop. Applications, yes, it's going to work in diesel and gasoline engines, hydraulic systems, gearboxes, generators, pumps, mining, farm, railroad equipment, manufacturing, metalworking, paper and pulp mills, downhole drilling, and many other areas that it's going to function in. So that's our technology and how it works, and yes, this is the difference that sets us apart from other technologies. Well, let's do a comparison. This is a lineup here, ordinary lubricants, that's this column here, and the XPL Plus technology. Under the category of charge, they're negative, we're positive. We went over that. Most everything that's out there is a flowing lubricant, we're a bonding lubricant. So when it flows, we're carried with them, and our product is going to be carried in to each and every part as a bonding lubricant. That's why this is so important. The reaction to heat and friction, of course, are going to migrate away from heat. We're, the first time you've seen this, a lubricant that actually migrates and looks for heat and friction. Film strength, limited, we're extraordinary. We're going to show you a demonstration on that, and then the environmentally friendly, no and yes. So this is the end of the story. This is going to the end of the book and telling you what the end result is going to be. Let me explain what you're looking at here. These are C58 Rockwell hardness bearings that are relatively small, and we made the picture very large. This is at 4,000 pounds in 7 seconds. This is at 200,000 pounds in almost a full minute. So we go back, and what that demonstration has done, we call it a cross-axis friction machine. It tests the bearings are subjected to a large amount of pressure from a spinning race. Using a regular motor oil without the XPL, this results here. And their bearing sustains severe damage at 4,000 pounds. And of course, when we add the ProOne XPL Plus technology with minimal damage, that's what you saw over there. And yes, this is over 50 times more pressure. All right. So now we take you to what we call our big brother. It is the hard-working side that's going to be used in diesel engines. This is a great product, has additional uses, but for in this application here, the heavy-duty oil stabilizer is aimed at extending the life and the performance of diesel engines. Let's go through these. The benefits. It's not going to eliminate, it's not going to completely stop, but it's going to slow down, it's going to help oil burning, and that's done in the combustion chamber. We've taken engines that burn a gallon of oil every 2,500 miles, and we've cut that down to less than 25 or 30 ounces. And this seems to be a pretty average performance. Now I single that out because if we can deal with just this one item alone, it's helping with the oil leaks, the burning of excess oil that's in the combustion chamber, and this in itself is a saving that more importantly pays for the product. Just this one item. So slowing down the blow-by, the smoking and the oil contamination. We're going to protect against wear, extended engine life. We're going to give you more power. Fuel economy is something that's always measured in there. That's going to vary upon equipment and the driver. We're going to help in dry start protection. All of this equipment, we will tell you, do you ever start an engine without oil? Well, technically, when you leave it set overnight, all the oil is in the pan, and when you come put the key in the ignition, majority of the oil is in the pan. 90% of the moving parts do not have sufficient lubrication to continue the operation of that motor, so you're going to have parts all through that engine on initial startup that doesn't have that protection. This is why we note this particular one is that it is going to provide dry start protection. Let me give you a number. Out of all the OEMs, original equipment manufacturers, they tell me one common number. 80% of the wear in a gas or diesel engine is done in the first 30 seconds of startup. That's why I shared all this with you. Okay, so we've covered a great area on startup protection. Easier starting in all temperatures. Now I will give you a cutoff on this product. When you get below 0 Fahrenheit, that's where I want you to switch the product over to engine life treatment, because that's getting pretty cold. From 0 Fahrenheit and above, this is a great product at 20%. And it will help you in cold weather temperatures and starting. We're going to help with oil pressure. We build a seal conditioner, so it's going to extend the life to seals and gaskets and nylon guides. It's going to help stop the thermal breakdown of your oil that you had. It's going to extend that temperature range to the oil that's left in there are your 80% versus our 20%. Our 20% is going to extend that temperature range of your 80%. It's going to quiet engines and gearboxes, and we will extend the oil life somewhere between 25 and 50%, or even a little bit more, depending on the application that you're changing oil intervals. The formula, when we say it has it all, we match the performance of the oil that you're using now. Those additive packs that are put in there were in there already. So when you dilute and you use an additive by 20%, you're literally diluting your oil down. You better know what that additive pack is. So we have our XPL Plus technology, we have a metal bonding agent, our anti-wear agent, seal conditioners, which I talked about earlier, detergent inhibitor, and we use no solids, chlorine, or harmful solvents. That is in the heavy duty oil stabilizer. Now to see it all demonstrated, we have a video that's going to be coming up right quick, and you take a look at it and you'll see the performance of the heavy duty oil stabilizer.